Hi everyone, Machine Gun Allie here with Discount Firearms and Ammo in beautiful Las Vegas. Today we're going to be talking about getting to know your AR-15. So congratulations, you're either in the market for an AR-15 or you just purchased one. Either way, I wanted to do a quick intro about how your AR-15 works. So this is your AR-15. As always, we want to make sure that every firearm is safe. That means always make sure you look in your magazine well too. Now, the AR-15 actually fires in .223 or .556. Here's the difference. Right here we have our 5.56 round. Now, the AR-15 is basically kind of a baby brother of the M16, which is the military version. It is a fully automatic rifle. The AR-15 is a semi-automatic rifle. It does not have fully automatic capabilities. However, the rounds are very similar. I don't think you can tell from here, but with the .556 round, right here there's just a little bit more of an expansion. So, what that means is, with your AR-15, there's so many versatile things you can do with it, including choosing your barrel. If you had a 5.56 barrel, you would be able to shoot the 5.56 round as well as the slightly smaller round, the .223. But if you had a .223 barrel, you can only shoot .223. So something to think about when you purchase your AR-15. Now let's get to know this a little bit better. Okay, so let's take a closer look at your AR-15. Starting down here, we've got our stock. This one happens to be collapsible. That way, depending on what you're wearing, if you're wearing a thick jacket or if you're in close quarters or more long range. Very handy. So we also have right here these sling attachments. So you can actually attach a sling. A lot of people consider this a tactical tool that they can use. We use them in rifle competitions where you're using more than one gun. That way you have that gun ready on your person so you don't have to set it down, pick it back up. Also, if you are carrying it around in the desert, you want to do some desert shooting, but you don't want to take your whole bag, you got a sling option. On top of that, here is your pistol grip. That way you can grip on. You'll notice here, this is actually your trigger guard, but I don't know if you can get in close enough to see. There's this little pin here. This will actually flip out. So if you're wearing any kind of cold weather gear, big thick gloves, you still have plenty of room for your finger to go around that trigger. Handy little device right here to have. Moving over onto this side, I'm going to pick this up now. So this is your forward assist. And it's exactly what it's called. So it's a forward assist, and it helps assist moving forward. So when you seat your magazine, you usually tap it to make sure that the round is in. However, when you send your bolt home, let's just say that that round did not go all the way in, isn't seated. Push that forward assist and it'll help you make sure that round's in there. So when you are looking for an AR-15, it's very handy to make sure it does have a forward assist. So here you have your charging handle. This is standard. This actually comes with every single AR-15. This is how you actually charge your bolt. But what you did notice is right here, this piece right here is actually called your dust cover. Not all AR-15s have this. This is a handy device to make sure that you keep this bolt clean and things don't get into it. Stay shut like that. Good thing to have if you are shopping for an AR-15. Moving on, we've got our magazine release right here. And there is one on the opposite side as well on some. Next you have your pop-up sights right here. Your iron sights right there. Now, obviously, depending on the AR-15 you have, you might have just iron sights. These are actually considered an accessory. You can actually swap these out. We'll get into accessories in just a bit. But right here, we've got our rail. There's two different kinds of rails. There's Picatinny and there's also Weaver. There's just a little bit of a difference. So make sure when you do buy your accessories that you figure out which kind of rail you have. So then you got your foregrip here, which can be swapped out. I'll show you a couple of different examples. Up here, right here, that's actually a bayonet attachment spot where in military, in certain situations, they would actually have to attach a bayonet here if they got too close to be able to use their rifle. And at the very, very top, you have your flash hider. Now, flash hider basically helps to do exactly that, hide your flash. These can also be swapped out in certain circumstances. Now we're going to flip this over and see what's on the other side. Here we go. So here you have your selector switch, which basically is thumb activated. It goes from safe to fire. And on the military version, you would have had safe, fire, and full or 3-round burst. Up here, you have your bolt catch. Now that we have actually seen our AR-15, let's learn how to take it apart. Fun time. Okay, so here's your AR-15. Very first thing we're gonna do is find our pins. We've got one right here, and we've got one right there. You're gonna push this pin out, and on the other side, pull it out. What's gonna happen? Your upper and your lower are now separated. Then you're going to take out your charging handle up here, take out your bolt. Hello, bolt. You can tell that that's nice and clean. Take out your charging handle. Then, there we go, take out your other little pin right here, and voila. You are now ready to clean your AR-15. Pretty simple. You've got to admit, this rifle is so diverse and so many things that you can do to it. The accessories, the affordability of building your own. There's so many things you can do that really your imagination is your own limit. We're going to get into that in just a minute. First, let's put this bad boy back together. Got to get our charging handle. Make sure that gets on that little notch there. Beautiful. Get our bolt. Get that bad boy in there. Push that in. Push that in. Let's get this right here. Put that bad boy back together. Get your pins. Make sure that they're aligned. Push one in. Put the other one in. Push that one in. All put together. So we've taken it apart. We've put it back together. Now let's see some of these accessories. And just so you know, everything I'm showing you right now is all stuff that Discount Firearms and Ammo actually has here on their shelves. And not only that, but they can get you just about anything you need. So make sure that if you are a local, or even if you're not a local, check out our website and see what we have to offer you. Let's check out some accessories. Okay, now I wasn't kidding when I said accessories. This is just what's gonna fit on my table right here. There are so many more you would not even believe. But let me show you a couple of things. First off, we'll start right here. These are your magazines, okay? They come standard with your AR-15, however you can swap them out. Some of them have a clear window to see exactly how many rounds you have. These ones are, let's see, 30 round mag, 40 round mag. This one is a multi-mondo mag. It's 60 rounds. Imagine how many rounds, you would go through so much ammo if you had like 10 of these. No big deal. Might become expensive if you really like to shoot, but I'm assuming that's why you're getting an AR-15. So tons of different magazine options. Right here, we've got different kinds of muzzle brakes. These right here are different muzzle brakes that you can actually switch out. This is the flash hider, just like we have up here, but it looks a little different there. And then you've got an actual muzzle brake, okay? On top of that, you saw our foregrip here. This one right here happens to be a quad rail, which means there are a variety of options that you can actually attach with this. You can attach a light, a laser. You can attach a foregrip like these right here to actually have a foregrip up here, which is great. You've just got so many different options once you put this rail on. I'm not saying you have to, but it definitely does let you be very creative. Okay, so here's some optics. You know, you've got your red dot for, you know, quick reflex shooting. You also have multi-color dot where it's red or green. So just kind of zoom in there. You should be able to see a little, I think I have it on green right now. You have a green circle dot. Should have a red dot. And a really lovely lady at the other end. Now, if you want to extend your rail, you have something, the free-floating handguard. This will bring it out. But just so you know, if you do this, you do have to change out your gas block, okay? Because you are expanding this. You are sending this longer. This is a must. You can't just put this on and your rifle will not work. Get the gas block. Good. So now you saw our stock that we have here. You can actually change out your stocks as well. This is a 6-position mag pulse stock, so you can really adjust exactly where you need it on your shoulder. Then you can, this is actually called the Minimalist Stock. If you don't want something so big, if you want something a little bit more streamlined, you can actually slim it down, make it simple. On top of that, you've got different grip options. This one's got a little bit more of a comfort grip to it. It's got like a rubberized feel. This one is another option. This one isn't really rubberized. Instead, this one actually has more of a grip groove. So depending on what it is that you're really needing for your grip, what makes it feel comfortable to you, you've got tons of options. Now I've showed you all this. Now, for those of you who think, well, you know, a black AR-15, you know, it's just kind of dull and damper and it's just not that much fun. You already know that you can do all this with it. Now let me show you what else you can do.
So check this out. You could actually Seracote your AR-15 to have so many different color options. This is 100% safe. It's not going to peel or chip, and it won't overheat and melt. You can do all different kinds of colors, all different kinds of patterns. You can go extreme. Possibilities are endless.
So I hope that you enjoyed learning about the AR-15. No matter what you decide to use this for, whether it's plinking, competition, hunting, or home self-defense, you cannot go wrong with an AR-15. We've gone over just a few of the different accessories that you can use, how to customize your AR-15. We've gone over the parts of your AR-15, just the basic handling, and we've gone over how to take it apart and how to put it back together. So I hope this video has been inspirational, helpful, and useful, and enjoy your AR-15. This is Machine Gun Allie with Discount Firearms and Ammo saying shoot safe, shoot true, shoot often, and remember, it's your right. Respect it and protect it. See y'all later.